friends, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you can be in the notification game. So today I'm going to be doing a blue cut crease using my palette Take Me Back to Brazil by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be starting with a darker blue, and well, it's not necessarily a darker blue, it's kind of close to a sky blue but a little bit darker than that, and a little bit on the turquoise side as well. So I'm going to be using that in my crease, and I am going to be using a fluffier brush so I can get it on there nice and smooth. This palette, it's a pretty good palette. It's my first colorful palette, but I am having to go back and do like layers and layers and layers so I can get the pigmentation that I want. But once I pack on the layers, it looks how I want it to look. The second color I used in my crease was more of a sky blue, and now I'm gonna go underneath that with a darker blue just to add some dimension to my blues. So in total, I've used 3 different shades of blues to create this look. I'm gonna go ahead and use a makeup wipe to remove all the excess colors under my eyes. And for my lid, I'm gonna use some eyeshadow base for my cut crease. You don't have to use eyeshadow base if you don't want to. A cheaper alternative is some sort of concealer that you like to use. And yeah, it doesn't have to be white. It can be a neutral tone or the tone of your skin. But I'm using white because I wanted my lid to really pop whenever I put my blue on top of the white. I'm just taking my time tracing the shape of my eye. I am doing a tapping motion and a gliding motion to get it as neat as possible. And then I tap on the rest of the color onto my lid. Next, I'm going to be using Galaxy Chic. That's by BH Cosmetics as well. And I'm going to be using an icy white color for the inner parts of my eye towards the tear duct. And I'm going to use, it's still a icy whitish blue. Yeah, this is an icy whitish blue color. So I'm going to add that on the middle of my lid to give it a transition color. And then for the outer part of my lid, I am going to use a darker blue. It was called Neptune, I believe. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush for that so it can give it a bit of a smoky type feel. So here I am using a angled eyeliner brush by e.l.f. I really like this brush. I actually just started using it. I've had it for so long and I've never used it. It just always looks so weird to me. But I used that for my eyeliner, and then I went on top of that with a eyeshadow brush, and I used that dark blue color I used on the end of my eye to add some color. And then I'm just going back adding some more of that icy white color just to make it pop some more. Next are lashes. I get my lashes off Amazon. I'll have it linked in the description. I forgot the name of the brand, but I will go ahead and link it in the description box below so you can check that out. So I put on my lashes. I don't use tweezers to put them on. I feel like they kind of get in the way. So I just use them afterwards to make sure that the lash is pressed into my real lashes. So that is a foundation stick I just used by Juvia's Place, one of the multi-purpose foundation sticks in the shade of Granada. I'm gonna blend that in with my sponge. I did spray it like 3 times with my water bottle. And to set that, I'm using Nyx Stay Matte but Not Flat foundation in Sienna. Next, I have my concealer from MAC and Juvia's Place. And then I'm going to go ahead and contour with Nyx Stay Matte but Not Flat in the shade of Cocoa. So I'm just contouring here. I'm using an eyeshadow brush to get my nose so it can be nice and smooth. And I wet my sponge again so I can blend in my concealers. Next, I'm ready to set, and I'm going to be using Maybelline Fit Me
is strictly business.
And I'm gonna basically set everywhere that I use concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some setting spray. All right, next is blush. I'm using Juvia's Place. It's the Harin Volume 2 blush palette. And I'm using a pretty like rosy orangey type color. And I'm going under my eyes with a dark blue just to add some more color and a bit of a pop to the shadow. And I'm gonna blend that in with a fluffier brush. And I'm gonna use some mascara so my little bottom lashes can pop a bit. And I'm using some NYX Butter Gloss on my lips. For my highlight, I am going to be using Juvia's Place. It's a nice, pretty, bronzy gold type color. I went ahead and sprayed my brush like twice just so it can show up a bit more stronger. And I'm basically putting it wherever I put my highlight. I'm basically pretty much done. So I'm gonna finish it off with setting spray. And that's it. I'm gonna tweak anything else that I feel needs to be tweaked. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have not already, subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment on this video. Please hit that bell notification so you'll be in the notification gang and know every time I drop a video. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.